So might be small, but she got long arms.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. But I want to keep Darlene as my friend because we talked about the social, professional, and personal relationship. See, she's going to forgive you. I'm going to call and she's going to put me on call block and not answer. So I'm not going to,
You gotta hit you and they send you straight to voicemail. You had to rate right and send you to voicemail. Like, I know you said it.
Absolutely, because I need Darlene in my life, so I can get sent to voicemail. But I tell you what, we talked about dreams at the opening of the show. And I have some great people that have walked out their dreams and have been able to see the manifestation of what they hoped for but worked for come to fruition. So we have on the line some great, amazing people, and we're going to talk to them and see how did that journey come about? What did they have to do? And so we are on the phone right now with Troy Bland. Troy, are you there? I'm sorry, Troy, can you hear me?
Hi, how are you?
I am amazing. How are you, sir?
I am great, fantastic, blessed.
Well, I am so glad that you took the opportunity to come and just share with us for a little while. And Miss Kimberly Danielle, did I say that correctly?
LeAnn.
Uh-oh, Kimberly, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You said I did say your name right?
You did. Yeah.
Great, great. I'm so glad. Well, I am so glad that you guys took the time to honor me with your presence and tell me a little bit about your story. So Troy and Kimberly are both actors. And they are doing a lot of big things. I met Troy at another event where he is being featured and walking out his dream. So Troy, tell me a little bit about your career path and how did you end up here?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm an actor, but I've been inspired by one particular actor by the name of Ben Vereen when I used to live in New York when I was at the age of 12. And I started my career then as far as thinking about becoming an actor because I was so inspired by Ben Vereen. But I moved to Macon, Georgia back in 1988. And I started to get involved in theater. But I loved theater so much that I said, I wanted to go ahead and do something else. And I said, I wanted to go into filming. So I started doing some independent films. And I'm so blessed and honored to be in the presence of up-and-coming actors and actresses, as well as being featured with mainstream actors.
Great. Well, that is amazing. So we know a little bit about some of your projects. So now you're getting to stand on set, shoulder to shoulder with some people you grew up watching?
Yes. And it's an honor and it's a privilege. And I can just tell you this, it's a dream come true because I can say this humbly, with the grace and the mercy of God, God can, he can give you your heart's desire because the Bible says that in Psalm 37:4. If you delight yourself also in the Lord, he shall give you the desires of your heart. And this is one thing I like to become, stay humble. But I'm not a starstruck person, but it just feels honored to work besides some mainstream actors and A-list actors. And one particular that I want to say is I was blessed to be on a project called A Trip to Bountiful. Okay, and it was casted by Cynthia Stillwell, and it was the Broadway play that became a Lifetime movie. And I was blessed and honored to be in the presence of the great, Cicely Tyson.
Wow. You know what? And I can identify with that because I was sharing Memorial Day weekend. I got to work at the Memorial Day Gospel Explosion. And I'm not really starstruck either, but to see music that had the power to take me in, transform. Oh my goodness. Just spirit-filled. Kurt Carr, Dietrich Haddon, Jacqueline Carr, Todd Delaney. I was standing, like, I'm looking like I have your CD and you're talking, we're standing here talking, but actually, let me tell you when I really, and just being very open, what really tripped me up is being with someone else that is on radio, because I saw in being with that radio personality, I saw future.
Mhm.
I saw hope. It was, you know, I never wanted to sing, and if you ask me to sing, this will be a different kind of program. However, but to see somebody doing the very thing that I'm doing, because I know they started here. I know they started right here, and to see them progress and now host big shows and have a platform to serve, because now the radio personalities that I was able to just stand around for just that brief moment, they have a platform where they can really, really serve the people. They have the
Yes.
resources and the backing. I was like, yes, yes, all for you, God. So that is amazing. I definitely identify with that. Well, Mrs. Kimberly, let me ask you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am very new to the.
Uh-oh, can you hear me, Kimberly? Troy, can you still hear me? Hello? Okay, well, you know what? Let's get them back on the line. Not really for sure what happened, but we are going to take a brief break and go ahead and listen to Kurt Carr and the Kurt Carr Singers. I seen him do it as we talk about dreaming. I seen him do it. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to get them back because I want to hear about Kimberly's walk. 108 Praise Radio, Voicing the Gospel. This is the Loving LeAnn Show, and I'm loving LeAnn.
You good.
Okay.